I'll never forget that one. Yeah, I'll never forget that one.
Brought to you in association with Corona Extra and HBO Pay-Per-View, sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission Chairman Skip Avancino Jr., Executive Director Mark Ratner. At ringside, the three judges scoring this contest on the 10-point system will be Chuck Jampa, Dave Moretti, and Paul Smith. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, Joe Cortez. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the MGM Grand of Las Vegas, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white, official weight 130 pounds, professional record 47 victories, including 34 KOs with only 2 defeats. Damas y caballeros, de la zona norte, Tijuana, Mexico, the 3-time world champion, Erik El Terrible and his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing red with flames. Official weight, 129.5 pounds. Professional record, 39 victories, including 30 knockouts, with only 2 defeats and 2 bouts even. From General Santos City, the Philippines, the 3-time champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao.
The noise deafening in here.
Final instructions.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I expect a good, clean fight. Quiero una pelea limpia. Ya le arregla el camerino. Trunks here, it's a little high. Yours a little high too. Punches here are still good. Then una pelea limpia. I want a good, clean fight. Remember, guys, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Touch him up.
I don't know who the vendor was that sold all the Philippine flags, but he's rich tonight.
He's made a killing. They are fired up at the MGM Grand tonight.
As well they should be. This should be a fight for the ages, so sit back and enjoy 12 rounds of super featherweight action.
Don't blink. Pac-Man is always dangerous with any single punch.
Pac-Man usually starts fast. Last time we saw him, he knocked Juan Manuel Marquez down 3 times in the first round. Left-hander, powerful, fast. I'm Alan Massengill along with Mario Lopez and Rich Morata, ringside in Las Vegas. We're glad you're here. Round 1. Morales in the white trunks. Manny Pacquiao in the fire-breathing trunks.
It was less than 2 years ago. I'll never forget it. Freddie Roach came to me on the day of a big fight card. The trainer of Manny Pacquiao, he said, "Hey, Rich, I just got a fighter. He's fighting here tonight. I want you to watch him, Manny Pacquiao. He's the underdog in this fight, but I think he'll do pretty good." He was fighting Lelo Ledwaba for the title. Not only did he do pretty good, but he amazed everyone, winning the championship over a very, very good fighter. And boy, was Freddie Roach right about that.
And Freddie's one of the great trainers in the game. Trains James Toney, Manny Pacquiao. Had over 21 world champions.
Manny fires the left. He's been working behind the jab, and he fired that left.
Both of these fighters are used to dictating their pace and coming forward. Morales definitely being smart, definitely being conservative. Apparently has watched the Marquez fight a few times.
Well, Morales has boxing skills. He doesn't always display them necessarily, but that was usually in the emotional fights with Barrera. But if you look at his other fights with Paulie Ayala, for example,
highly skilled.
Massive skills.
Pacquiao on the attack.
and a taste of the Pacquiao power.
Throwing the big left hand.
Oh, Morales coming back. Oh, no. Morales fired up. Machismo with both men.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, so much for feeling each other out, huh?
I believe we've had spontaneous combustion here.
Morales powering the attack. Manny says, bring it on.
These are two very proud warriors in the ring.
Now, how do you score this round?
they both get a 10-8.
Even so far.
Good punch to Pacquiao. Morales takes it.
It's the straight left, which is the big Pacquiao punch.
Pacquiao wants to attack. Morales goes to the body.
Pacquiao darts in and out, and he's so fast with his hand speed, by the time you try to defend it, he's already got more punches coming at you.
Morales covering up, and then fires a left hand. Not the kind of fight Morales wanted this quick, but he's got it. Final 10 seconds of round one. One around the spin.
Wow.
Manny comes across with a big smile on his face.
How'd you like that one?
Wow.
That was a firecracker, wasn't it?
Just adds to the whole night, gentlemen. Great night of fighting. Morales' corner is telling him he's doing a good job. He's got to keep moving his head. He's got to be patient, but he's got to keep moving his head.
All right, let's look at that scorching action in the first round. Pacquiao on the attack, landed some big shots. Morales took them. We told you that he was going to have to weather the storm, and he did, and came bouncing back. He caught Pacquiao up in the ropes.
Nation, hands up. Okay, son.
I thought Pacquiao's punches had a slightly greater effect in the first round than did Morales' big shot.
He definitely has a firepower, but you can also see Morales being
Here we go,
the
round
heavier-handed of the two as far as being in the natural weight class.
Manny Pacquiao's in the fire-breathing trunks. Morales in his usual white trunks. Round two. Maybe they'll start fighting in round two, huh?
Oh, God.
Here comes Pacquiao doing his thing.
Morales started very slowly in the Barrera fight. He just wasn't there in the first 3 rounds of his fight, that last fight. But he is forced into a situation where he has to wake up early here.
Well, he had to know Pacquiao was going to come out strong like this, and he's usually a slow starter in most of his fights, but boy, he turns it on middle to end.
Good left hand from Pacquiao right there. Now, Morales could take a punch with the best of them.
Well, he's only been down one time, that in the first fight with Marco Antonio Barrera, and most feel that that was not a legitimate knockdown anyway.
Now he's on the attack using the left hand, pulls back the right hand, then throws it. Manny says, bring it on.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, you won't see that kind of emotion from Erik Morales. But he does get fired up.
Oh,
We've
he
seen
does.
him go to wars.
He's a true student of the game, and like Rich mentioned, very, very skillful. But when he wants to turn it into a slugfest, it's all action.
Well, his game plan will be to counter some of those wild shots that Manny's throwing. That's got Manny going backwards. Pacquiao up on his toes. Freddie Roach told him to keep his hands up.
And Morales, naturally, the bigger fighter of the two.
I'm not sure I've ever heard a crowd that is so evenly divided as this one is here tonight.
Rich.
It's unbelievable, which means you're going to have constant noise for one or the other guy.
About a minute to go in the second round. They tapered off just a little bit in round two, but not much. You know Manny's going to come.
Well, they had a clash of heads, but it wasn't too bad.
Morales does a good job with that left hand keeping Manny at bay.
But he wants to land that straight right.
I'll tell you what, if he can weather the storm these first few rounds, he could be very effective with that right hand later on.
He's doing a good job when the rush comes.
Oh, just missing with the right.
Manny throwing big punches.
Most of those missed, though.
Good defense by Morales.
I think Erik settled into this fight real quick. I don't think he was messing around anymore.
You're right, and he's not intimidated, Alan. He's not intimidated by his
He's too good to be intimidated. He's been through too much. And Manny's not intimidated because he's just a feisty character.
He's just a natural-born warrior. Oh, and that was a big right hand Erik landed.
Much better round for Erik Morales that round than was the first. And Morales, as we listen to Freddie Roach here, Morales is boxing well.
Deep breath. All right, Manny. Now here. Stand up the uppercut perfect. Let's go with that uppercut behind the jab for me, okay, son? All right, look at that right uppercut behind the son.
All right, let's take a look at the action. Better round for Morales, coming in, being the more aggressive fighter, at times getting Pacquiao backing up. Pacquiao doesn't want that. He wants to be the man coming forward. But you see that good right hand. Guys, I thought that Morales fought that second round much the way that he was fighting Barrera in the second fight when he boxed and moved, fought a more scientific fight in that of the three fights. He applied those principles in round two.
No, you're right, Rich. And the problem is Pacquiao can keep up this pace all night. So it could come down very well to the last round.
Round three. Manny Pacquiao, the pride of the Philippines, in the red trunks. Erik Morales in his usual white trunks, the pride of Tijuana Norte. From the toughest section of Tijuana, born in a gym.
That's right. God, I grew up in Chula Vista, which is the border town of Tijuana. And I'll tell you what, you don't want to get lost in his neighborhood in the middle of the night.
Well, I'm sure, but he drives around with impunity. Nobody messes with Erik Morales down there.
He's a god down there.
And both are lords of the ring tonight.
I thought Pacquiao won the first round. I thought Morales, applying those, as I said, those same kind of principles that he fought Barrera in round two, or rather the second fight of their trilogy, won round two.
I agree with you. I have it 1 round apiece.
And ironically, the best fight he fought against Barrera was that second one, and the judges were against him. And I thought he won it. So those debates will go on forever. Good right hand from Morales.
That backs
Good
up
left
Pacquiao.
hand. Pacquiao looking to throw that left hand. Now they're fighting Pacquiao's type of fight. Morales has showed really good defense. Picking off some of those big punches, then coming back on the counter. You guys get the feeling somebody might hit the deck in this fight?
It's just a matter of time. It's like a time bomb waiting to go off.
Round three.
Like I was mentioning earlier, Rich, Morales is being very careful and very smart with his punches, but Pacquiao can keep up this pace all night, and he has to exchange with him if he plans to win at least on the scorecards.
Well, you know, he might be able to win fighting Pacquiao's fight. We don't know that. But Morales might be able to slug with him and win. But he had an outstanding camp at Erik Morales, an outstanding training camp. He didn't have any extra people around, no big entourage. We'll see if he can weather this now.
A lot of those punches, there was only 2 or 3 maybe solid blows.
Yeah, Manny, Morales is using great movement, guys. And now he's back on the attack, using his left hand and coming back with the right hand.
Coming back strong.
Pacquiao throwing punches.
Morales has never faced hand speed like this. Pacquiao's definitely the fastest fighter that he's faced.
Uppercut. Pacquiao's never faced a fighter with all these weapons either. Everybody's on their feet here. Final seconds of round three.
Morales tried to just tee off with that one. He set him up with the left hand and threw that right.
Wow, what a tough round to call.
I tell you, this is as fine a night of a boxing card as I've ever seen.
¿Qué busca? ¿Qué busca?
We're asking him, what are you looking for, Erik? What are you looking for?
Aquí hay agua.
Está haciendo muy bien las cosas, nada más tienes que preparar.
Respira duro.
They're telling Erik